Does it get better? Does grief get better? I'm going to say yes and no. Because grief is very strange. It's top tier weird. Very, 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 like, I don't like it. It changes. So I'll say this: grief is almost like a migraine or a nagging headache or a toothache. And so, where when you have a headache or a toothache, like it's not constant. It kind of comes and goes. That's kind of how grief has been, at least for me and for a lot of other people that I've met here on TikTok. But there's some days where the headache doesn't bother you as much. There's some days where you can still work with the headache. You can still function. You can get up and cook with the headache. You can still do things with your family. Then there's other days where the headache is so freaking strong and loud, and it is so just in your face that it knocks the breath out of you. But I will say, with me being 2 years into losing my mom, I don't have as many of those headaches. Now, I do have them. Like, my mom's birthday is coming up in like another week or so. And so I've noticed that I'm starting to feel like overly emotional or more emotional than I normally am. And I have to remind myself, like, okay, I may get a little headache. I may get a little grief toothache or headache, and it may knock me down. It may not, but it may. So does it get better? It gets different. For me, it's just a nagging ache that comes and goes. But eventually you won't feel that same headache as strong as you did when everything first happened.